Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 6th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far, but it is a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system here, moving across the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley, and also portions of Georgia, and also portions of Alabama. That will continue to push eastbound. This is that little tropical feature that was right along the coast that had a 10% chance of development the other day. It has just kind of become an area of low pressure and continue to push on off to the north and east. There's that swirl still up here around St. John's Island. You can see it pushing on off to the kind of just meandering around in that vicinity. Scattered activity across South America, Central America as well. Here's that tropical system still we're watching in the Eastern Pacific. Scattered activity in toward the Hawaiian chain island as well. More activity across Mexico, and also in the portion of Colorado to Wyoming to Utah to Nevada. And got another storm system coming through Utah and also Montana as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got thunderstorms and showers from up here from southeast Canada to New Brunswick to portion of Newfoundland, Maine to portion of Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York State to Pennsylvania to Virginia to the Carolinas to Florida to portion of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, also over toward Oklahoma, a little bit in portions of New Mexico, and also California, Wyoming, also through South and North Dakota region as well to Minnesota, over toward portions of Lake Superior, right on the Canadian-U.S. border. Some severe weather from Texas to Missouri to Alabama to the Carolinas, portion of Virginia. Flash flooding, heavy rain from Arkansas to portion Oklahoma, and also into portions of Alabama and Mississippi regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Here's your Sunday outlook now. You can see we got some shower activity from Massachusetts to Rhode Island to New York State to portion of eastern Michigan up towards southeast Canada around Toronto and Ottawa, Canada region. And then from portion of Pennsylvania to the Carolinas, Florida Keys, northern Gulf to Louisiana to Texas to Colorado, Wyoming. Also portions of California as well. Also Kansas up to Wisconsin, also toward Lake Superior, Lake Erie, Michigan, Wisconsin, and also Minnesota, North Dakota, and right along the Canadian-U.S. border there as well. Some severe weather for portions of southeast Colorado to Texas to Oklahoma to Missouri to Arkansas and portion of Louisiana. Then again from Georgia to the Carolinas as well. Expect some heavy rain and flash flooding also for portions of Texas and the portion of Louisiana. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. Alright, you can see we got some heat advisories, sets of heat warnings out here in portions of Washington State and Idaho region and Oregon. Some red flag warning for northern areas of Montana, wind advisories there as well. Tornado watches in effect for you guys in Colorado to Oklahoma to eastern New Mexico in the Panhandle in central Texas. Even got a few ongoing tornado warnings there as well. Severe thunderstorm watches also. We have some air quality alert for Arizona, heat advisories also for West Texas. River flood warnings still continue for portions of Kansas, also in the Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, eastern Texas region as well. Got a few severe thunderstorm warnings in portions of northern Alabama, eastern Tennessee, portions of southern Virginia. Tornado watch also for western areas of Kentucky and northwest Tennessee with flash flood warnings there as well. And also flood advisories up here in portions of Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee region as well, and also one in portion of Pennsylvania. Special weather statements in portions of South Dakota, portions of Minnesota and Iowa. More air quality alert for you guys in northern Minnesota, portions of Illinois, Indiana, southern Michigan, portion of New York State up into Maine. More flash flood watches in effect for portions of New Hampshire, Vermont, also in the portion of New York State down into Pennsylvania. And more flash flood warnings also in effect for Pennsylvania, also in the portion of New Hampshire and also Vermont and the Connecticut region as well. Even got a severe thunderstorm warning in portions of southeast Virginia. Small craft advisory, gale warnings in the coastal waters of the Atlantic. And then again from northern areas of California to Washington State. Hawaiian chain island looks good. A little bit around the Alaska region. Small craft advisories. Inland areas, special weather statements, and winter storm warnings. Alright. Storm Prediction Center outlook. Going to start off with your Saturday outlook. Alright, you can see we got general thunderstorm from Maine all the way to Pittsburgh to Minneapolis to portions of Glasgow, Montana, all the way out toward Redding areas of Nevada, also Cedar City, and then we have general thunderstorms also for New Orleans, just south of Jacksonville to Miami, and then a slight risk stretching from Midlands, Texas to the Carolinas, also up toward Virginia, Wilmington, Charleston, Columbia, Columbus, Georgia. You're included. Marginal risk from Fort Stockton up to Amarillo to Kansas City, all the way up to Philadelphia, and also toward Tallahassee, Florida. Enhanced risk over a portion of Birmingham area, stretching into Mississippi and just west of the Atlanta metro area. Marginal risk also for portions of North and South Dakota regions as well. Tornado probability looks like this. We have a 2% here across the eastern North Carolina from Virginia Beach to Wilmington, North Carolina. Then from Abilene to Birmingham to Chattanooga up to Louisville and also Jefferson City. Portions of Missouri. Damaging winds going to look like this. Alright, we got 5% up here in portions of North and South Dakota. Texas to portions of Pennsylvania to Georgia and Florida. Then 15% from Wichita to Wilmington, North Carolina, including Charlotte, Columbia, and Charleston. And then we have a 30% around Birmingham back into portions of Mississippi for damaging winds. Large hail looks like this. 5% from Fort Stockton to portion of Wilmington and Columbia area. Midlands to just west of Birmingham, 15% risk area. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, let's move on down. It's going to look something like this. Alright, general thunderstorm from Medford, Oregon to Cedar City, Cheyenne to Albuquerque to New Mexico, all the way down from Orlando to the Florida Keys, Grand Forks to Detroit to Rochester and Buffalo area to New York. General thunderstorm then from Denver, Colorado to Fort Stockton to Alexandria to portion of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. We have a slight risk from Dalton to Columbia to Virginia, just east of Richmond. And then again from Jefferson City to Shreveport to portion of Midlands. Enhanced risks have been added from North Texas, from Amarillo to Lubbock to Wichita Falls and Fort Steele. Alright, let's move on to the probability. 5 and 15% respectively, but the major severe weather looks to be over Texas and portions of Oklahoma. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook day number 4. We do have more severe weather to discuss. From Shreveport to Greenville to Birmingham to Mobile to Alexandria, Jackson, 15% risk area. Would not be surprised to see this thing could grow a little further to the east and maybe a little further to the west in later forecasts. We'll continue to monitor that and see. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.